Alright, so heading to go see the cleric. Alright, so Matthias.
That was his name, Matthias.
Yes. So Matthias is Morg's contact here in the city. He is in the temple district of the town, which is basically... I mean, there's a lot of different religions that are basically magically coexisting pretty well with one another. So there's a pretty wide pantheon. And with the... Morg knows that this particular dwarf is a worshipper of the dwarven god of creation called Muradin. I'm sure you've heard of him before from D&D's, like Neverwinter Nights and stuff. But his temple in the city, she kind of leads you to where that temple is. It's actually a smaller, just a tiny church. It's a one room, mega room, of course,
yeah.
Church, with about probably 24 pews and shit, and then there's an altar in the back, big old sigil up in the up on the wall with the hammer and axe crossing each other, kind of American style, and you see a flamboyantly dressed dwarf, loud colors, very loud colors. Standing at the back at an altar, basically running his hands over some water, which Morg recognizes to be Matthias. And he looks over and he spots Morg come into the room. And he goes, "Oh, Jesus Christ, sweetheart, oh, it's so good to see you!" Oh.
You asked for that.
Yeah, you did.
By the way.
This is your fault.
This is totally your fault.
This is. You told me the other night. I told you it was going to be canon. You made him this way.
Look at her, she can't even...
I heard about an explosion and I was so worried.
You're up here, I need you down here. Okay, roll it back.
You asked for this.
Yes, the son of a bitch that we've been hunting blew up the town, and this one let him get away.
Oh, honey, I know, dealing with incompetence.
Whoa!
Aelin's like, "Oh, excuse me, sir. We did not let them get away, but I don't know how to handle this guy."
It's okay, why don't you go sit in one of the pews?
Okay.
We'll handle this.
He's like, what do I do?
Just sit in one of the pews.
What do I do with my hand?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do with my hand.
Put them in your lap.
So...
Look at you, you're so cute. You're just so tiny and short and tall. Who are you?
I'm Robert.
I'm Matthias.
How you doing, Matthias?
Oh, girlfriend, I'm great.
Girlfriend. So we need to track the dwarf that you've been helping her track.
Oh, does that slippery son of a bitch is missing?
Yeah, he blew up half the town as he was getting away with her brother that she let.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Just brothers are the worst.
Just the one, my younger brother.
Jesus, I would love to help you. I'm gonna help you. Oh my God, we're gonna find him. We're gonna find him, okay, honey? We're gonna find him.
I can't talk to him.
Fine, I'll take over.
To talk to him.
I'll take over. I could, or you. That's fine. What we need you to pull out that statue.
Yes.
Participation award? That's great. What is this?
This protected us during the explosion.
It was a magical item used by her brother. Hopefully you can use it to track him.
Oh, I can use that to fucking scry the shit out of him. But here's the thing. My stuff got stolen.
Stolen.
Yes.
By
a small
Oh,
Irish
Jesus, this
man.
fucking rival group. Jesus. Marauding Christ, you guys. Just losing it. You think... You think it's easy for me to keep it together?
So anyways, a rival church?
Oh, Jesus, they're the worst.
Is it the god of destruction?
No.
Stop moving around.
They're fucking alchemtologists. They're the worst religion.
Alchemtologist.
Yes, Jesus. Ugh.
All right.
They took my shit. They came in here and they're like, bitches, we're taking this stuff.
Did you put up a fight?
Look, there was like 5 or 6 of them. They're pretty bulky. They've been lifting. I couldn't take on 6 of them. I'm pretty impressive, but
Not that impressive.
no.
Okay. And why did they take your shit?
I have no idea. It's scrying. It's for divination. They're crazy alchemtologists. I don't know what they do.
Have you had issues with them in the past?
No.
What if we just bought you new shit?
So one of them is my holy symbol.
Oh, God.
Are you familiar with his
I-
holy sim?
Clerics.
Well, not his holy symbol, but no, he needs
It's a
it.
big dildo is what it is.
Well, I mean, every holy symbol is a little different, so it's not something
it's a
we can just
specialized
buy.
holy object that's attuned to him specifically.
Yeah,
So it
it's-
helps him connect with his...
We can't just go down to McFlanagan and get a new holy symbol. It just doesn't work that way.
Well, maybe we should go to the alchematologist and take your stuff back.
Well, yeah.
I think that's the greatest idea, sweetheart.
I think we'll just step
You,
out
me,
now.
friends.
Your besties.
Can you give us any more information about these guys?
They're fucking crazy.
Okay. So if we murder them, you don't care.
Oh, nobody will fucking give a shit.
Okay. And do you know where they are?
So I know that their church is secret. They've got a secret compound somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Do you know somebody who does?
No. But
There's no foot tracks in the ground.
sweetie, this
What?
is a marble floor. I don't know what dirt you're talking about. There's no dirt here. I keep a clean
He
church.
polishes that shit.
I was more talking about outside as they got away so that we might have a direction to head towards.
No.
You realize we're in the city.
Look, they do recruit new people. There's a freedom of religion in this city, which we respect, but not them clearly. But they preach, they recruit. They're in the temple square. They've got a booth, and they've got a fucking meter that tracks how much fucking shit's in your bloodstream. They're crazy, but they're there. You can talk to them. I'm sure you can find them.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we should head out to the booth.
It sounds to me like you're going to become an alchemtologist.
Well, more pretend to become an alchemtologist.
You guys need to be careful. They're good at detecting lies.
Well, then maybe I'm going to be, since I'm the rogue.
And I'm telling you, if you run into their leader, fucking Thomas Cruise, he is just
I
the
knew it was
fucking
gonna-
worst.
Yes, but there's been at least one person who escaped.
His wife did, yes. She's on the lam.
I was going to say, can we
Bless
talk to her?
Bless her heart, she's out of here.
So we can't talk to her then.
No.
That's unfortunate. All right.
Look, I need my fucking holy symbol. I want to help you guys, but Jesus, there's other shit happening in the city right now. Some guards just showed up like 20 minutes ago before you got here. They're like, oh my god, there's a fucking wraith in the fucking town.
Yeah, we were going to ask you, do you know anything about that?
What?
Well, okay. So, I'm not going to explain the whole thing, but let's tell him about the raid.
No, about
What
the
is the
raid.
object? Never mind. Go on.
What object?
Nothing. Go
Let's... Well, which
on.
object?
Nothing. Go on.
The kitty?
Go on.
Okay. We explained what happened with the raid.
You've got a pretty looking paladin there, right?
Yeah.
She can probably exercise and...
What if we don't have his bones anymore?
Oh, you don't need bones to exercise a wraith, necessarily.
Because we're pretty sure those got vaporized.
Oh, Jesus. So he's loose.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So he's not bound to one area anymore?
No.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes.
He sounds like a pretty vengeful... He's killed like 3 people.
Has Jared been one of them?
No, there's no Jared.
There's... He went to Jared's.
He
He went to Jared's.
I think I would...
Do you know where he is? He went to Jared's.
Do you know who he killed? Are these
No,
random?
just some fat people.
But there's no rhyme or reason?
I don't know.
Do you know anything about the murder of this young boy?
No.
Okay.
He's dead?
Well,
Yes.
Oh, I guess you told him about the
Yeah, we told
Jared
him.
diddled him. Jesus, that's a pretty ugly curse.
Great. But she can exercise it.
She can exercise him. You guys just have to awaken the spirit, and then she just has to fucking exercise him.
And how do we do that?
She just exercises him.
How do we weaken the spirit?
Oh, you hit him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just
You should
repeatedly.
use some silver weapons, though.
Yeah. I
Because
figured.
otherwise, this spirit sounds pretty powerful, so
I figured.
you might want to get some silver.
Do you have any silver weapons?
I have some silver. I got some daggers.
Anything else?
Warhammer. It's mine.
It's yours. Can we borrow it? Can you
No.
use warhammers?
Yeah, she can.
Okay.
You guys also still have like fucking 800 gold.
No, I know.
850 gold.
I know. I don't remember how much the silver stuff is when she handed me the book while
we have 850.
yeah.
850, yeah. That's true. I think silver.
He doesn't have any rapiers on him, does he? Just daggers?
He just says that he just has some daggers.
Silver-tipped arrows, by chance?
It's not.
That's unfortunate.
He says, I can give you some holy water. That'll do something.
For free?
I just got robbed.
But we're gonna get you we're gonna get you your shit back. Plus your friend over here.
Buddy.
She's a sweetheart, that's true. Alright, I'll give her a fucking, just a small case of them.
Okay. How many is that?
4.
4. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, how much is silver equipment?
100 per.
That's it?
Well, plus the standard cost, which is just a few. You might be able to get a deal though. Depends on who you go to.
Big Flanagan?
He could have some, I don't know.
He might have silver weapons, who knows. Okay. Alright, we will get your shit back. Is
Okay.
there anything else you can tell us about the Spectre?
So, no.
No other help you can give us with the
I
Spectre?
haven't investigated him yet. I've been stuck here
If
because my
we
shit got stolen.
can,
You go get
okay.
his stuff back. and
Can
then-
you investigate him while we go get your stuff back?
Uh,
There has to be something you can do without your holy symbol.
not a whole lot. That's my connection to God.
I get that.
I can teach her the fucking exorcism.
Probably should.
Yeah, probably, you probably should.
Okay.
That would be important. I'm going to Oh.
So he does. He does offer to basically provide you the training for it, and it's pretty easy for you to do. In game terms, you would have to expend after you weaken the creature. I'll call out when you have weakened it enough that you will recognize that you've weakened it enough, and you would have to use a channel divinity charge,
Oh, okay.
essentially, and make a religion skill check using your charisma modifier.
Oh, okay.
In game terms, that's what you would have to do.
It seems fair.
So technically, you are equipped to do it right now. If you wanted to do that before getting the dude's stuff back, except for, of course, you don't have any silver weapons. If you want to get that first.
Are there any weapon shops around? There have to be.
Yeah.
I have to assume Giuliani's got, or not Giuliani, but Columbo's got fucking silver weapons as well.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, let's go see if he'll furnish us with
Go check in with the
silver
quartermaster
weapons.
there.
If we don't have to... What the fuck was he doing?
Sniffing things.
Oh, he sounded like he made a noise.
Oh, he announced his presence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so fast forward, we'll go talk to Columbo.
Go
real
talk to
quick.
Columbo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys head off from Matthias. Go chat with Columbo. Columbo definitely. He says, we definitely have an armory, not full, but we do have an armory that has silver equipment.
Okay.
Are you talking about borrowing, or are you talking about owning?
Stuff could be useful later on,
Yeah.
especially considering we're going up against necromancy.
Well, then maybe we should go ahead and buy some.
Can we buy at a discount?
Oh, what a deal! Columbo says, yeah, I mean, I could probably...
Rent to own,
I could
perhaps?
probably, and it's rent to own.
I have excellent.
Let's go to Aaron's. Aaron's Rent-A-Center.
You could try and go to the Ding and Dent Weapon Center. This one has a nick in it. Well, this is a discounted price.
As we're swinging it around. Poof.
And a silver washing machine. That's great. This is a
Sweet.
small dent in your right there.
This couch is made out of silver.
So yeah, Columbo says, yeah, I could probably get you a discount. And actually, at this moment, you notice the noblewoman that you had spoken with before, with, it looks like probably your manservant or something like that. She actually steps up and she says, I can't help, but over here, you guys are maybe in need of some silver weaponry. I will be happy to cover the costs for purchasing these from them.
She was going to give us gold, but instead, that works.
Instead, she will...
It's
I agree.
very good, sweetheart.
Instead,
Very good.
she will furnish the group with the silver equipment.
Sweet.
So essentially, you guys just received silver versions of what you have.
Yep.
Now, when you do hit with silver weapons, it is at a -1 damage.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. However, things that are either weak if it has
two great swords.
two great swords.
That's fine. So, are we going to give up our other ones then? Or do you want
Tyrese
us...
is around if you want him to...
Well, I was going to say, do you want us to give up our other weapons?
No.
No, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just have to remember that when we're attacking something that's weak, it's at a -1 attack roll.
Damage.
Or damage, excuse me.
Damage.
Yeah.
How about if I promise to train Aelin and he can carry my silver sword with me?
There you go.
Aelin loves this idea.
And
I
then
think this is a
silver-tipped
fantastic idea.
crossbow.
Yeah.
A limited amount.
They'll give you some. I'll give you a.
I mean, we can
quiver
recover
of 20
them.
arrows and then a sack of quarrel. Sack of quarrels. 20 of them.
Okay.
So 20 each. And then, did you guys want to head to Subway then?
Well, since we're going to destroy the Spectre before we... Do we want to destroy the Spectre before we go...
Well, he doesn't seem to just have it in for
I
Jared.
need to find the guy that blew up my ship.
We know.
So...
You gotta clean up your mess first before it murders more creatures.
That wasn't my mess. That was y'all's.
No, that wasn't our mess either. There wasn't really anything we could do.
No.
Pretty much don't care if other people are dying. I need to find the guy that blew up my shit.
We know. But don't you want to save the people?
Could be a reward.
Could be a reward.
Is my reward the guy that blew up my ship?
It'll make killing him easier.
I doubt that.
So what are you thinking? What's it gonna be?
More.
Check it out.
Go and get the guy's crap back. We can make a pit stop at the other place after we're done.
Alright, she wants to do the
I can do
We
that.
holy
don't
symbol
say
first.
if we don't kill him in one shot, we're not going back.
Well,
We might need the silver weaponry anyways for where we're going, so you never know.
So
yeah,
we
I mean,
now-
Little Willie is just kind of a side quest anyway, so.
Loggers.
Sorry about that.
I know.
Sorry, I just wanted to clear that since we'll probably be using that soon. Okay. Alright, so skip it over Little Willie for now. Okay, so Matthias had basically referred you guys to the Temple Square, which in the center of Temple Square is a big plaza. I mean, think of, I don't know, the size of, like, you know, the Lincoln Memorial kind of thing, like that way, just a massive,
Times Square.
yeah, Times Square, there you go. That makes,
Well,
Actually,
New Yorkshire.
New Yorkshire would have a Times Square.
Wouldn't it?
Yes.
Ye old Times
The old
Square.
Times Square. I mean, it's super lavish, right? This is the Temple District. It's a higher.
They've got money.
Yeah, they've got money because it's fucking churches, mega churches. So they have a lot of money. I mean, there's a massive marble fountain in the center that's just bubbling up water, and near that fountain is, you see a couple of booths with banners that basically for a couple of different churches. Come and join our church! So you actually happen to, the plaza isn't necessarily crowded per se, but there's a lot of robed men and women and people just in, just church garb and whatnot, talking about fucking religion. You do spot a sign that I'll say that Matthias had told you what the sigil of the alchemologists is, essentially. So the sign that shows their recruitment location. It's an A with two triangles in it.
All right.
Yeah. There are 5 humans that are sitting across from a table, basically sitting there. They are different than what you would expect for the religious people. They are actually all decked out in studded leather armor instead of robes, instead of vestments. So they're in like studded leather jerkins and whatnot. They look pretty grizzled, and they all have belts across their chest, like bandoliers across their chests. So 2 flanking bandoliers with flasks of multicolored
I was
liquids.
going to say Alchemist Fire.
Could be.
Great.
They're multicolored liquids, essentially. So you see like a blue one, you see a red one, you see a green one. So they're varying colors that are strapped across their chests.
As a druid, is she able to discern what could be in those vials
She would have to get a hold of one of the vials, probably,
in order to tell?
to really tell.
Go
exactly.
pickpocket one.
That's not really pickpocketing when they're on your chest.
So you're not a good rogue then.
I didn't say that. I didn't say I
That's
couldn't
what
do
you're
it.
saying. You're
Is one of them female? I can trip. Oh,
None
oh,
of them are female.
oh, that's
They're
unfortunate.
all actually male.
Oh.
So as you guys kind of approach, they look at you, and one of the lead man, the front man, kind of looks at you and goes, "Praise Zimu."
I do the same thing. Praise Zimu.
Your brother?
We're looking to become brothers and sisters.
I don't want anything to do with this crazy.
You're a non-human.
But I love humans.
It's generally very difficult for non-humans to become part of our flock.
What if instead of becoming a...
She looks like fine stock.
Indeed, sir. I'm her servant. She's taught me things over the years.
Under Zimu, we all are his servant.
True. But don't you have somebody to help you guys along. Praise Zimu.
Do you let this fool speak for you?
He talks a lot.
What did she say?
Nothing. Just
He said he talks
she's
a lot.
taking over at this point.
He's a bit of a talker. So what, you want money for me to join you or something?
You know our ways.
Yeah, I've heard about you guys.
Yes. You must leave your previous life behind and become something else. You all wish to join?
No. Yes, Percy.
This is for your friend, by the way. Remember that, okay?
What about you, knife ears?
Okay.
Well, it was a possibility until you insulted me. Yes, I would love to join.
Non-humans are an insult to Zimu.
She will spend a lifetime trying to make up for it.
We can try to cleanse you. Some non-humans have made it.
It's not their fault. They were born that way. Why are you punishing them if they want to be?
I don't punish anybody. Zimu. He punishes all.
So if we have some coins in our pocket, that would ensure
It's all
that
about
we
money.
join the group. Zimu.
That's not helping.
You're not a Jedi. We should.
It's the John Cena.
Yeah, exactly. Zimu.
Zimu.
The WWE Zimu Slam.
100 gold for each of you.
Shit.
Why do I have to be? Can't I
We
just
can get it
follow you
back.
in?
We'll murder them later.
This is the initial cost of joining. Then you must pass the trials.
Does he look up?
Yes, it is. The trials.
You know that
100
Voyager
gold
episode
is a
with the
small
guy
amount to become a god.
that Janeway-
Mhm.
We will-
I remember.
Alright.
Wow.
I must tell you, there will be more costs. But for now, to see if you can become chosen, 100 gold
Holy crap.
for each of you.
I'm sure we can get it back.
Can
Yeah.
I just stab him in the throat?
He hasn't told us where the compound is yet. I mean, yeah, we could, and then we'd be standing there twiddling ourselves because we don't know where the fucking compound is.
True, I'm sure he probably has something.
And this is, again, for your friend. For your quest to
Yeah.
track this asshole down.
And I want to stab him in the throat.
Well, you gotta go through the motions if you want to stab somebody. I'm just saying.
Fine.
Okay.
500 gold.
400.
We're in.
500 Aelin.
Oh, are we bringing Aelin with us? Oh,
I
God.
must always go with my dearest sister. Praise Zimu.
Great to see you. Good job, Aelin. Good job.
Aylin's like, praise Z? Wait,
We'll
Is
work
it-
on it.
which I don't
We'll
I
work
don't know
on
what
it.
to do with my hands.
We'll work on it, Aelin. It's fine. All right.
500 gold? All right, so one of the others stands up. He has like a brown chest kind of at his waist, and he pulls it off and sets it on the table and opens it and basically says, "You must put your gold in."
This
This
reset.
signifies your departure to material goods. So you put the gold in. He closes it rapidly and says, "We have contained the contaminant." Puts it back in his waist.
What do you do with that? Damn it.
Now, you must go to become chosen. Or unchosen.
Are we headed off for the compound?
What do you know of the compound?
Everyone's got a compound. We don't know anything.
Compound makes it sound bad.
The
We prefer to call it the church. The Church of Enlightenment. The Path of Enlightenment.
Can you direct us on the path to enlightenment?
You are a lost cause.
But she'd still like to try.
She will burn.
I'm
We're okay with that.
Praise the demon. So, they do agree. They said, yes, we do have to take you to the Path of Enlightenment. So they all stand from their booth, and they put a closed sign.
Closed for enlightenment.
It says closed, and then parentheses praise the demon. So they start leading you away. I assume you guys are basically just gonna follow them. So a couple are gonna be in the front, and then a couple are gonna be in the back.
I'll be in the back.
No, I mean them.
We'll be in the middle.
You all will be in the middle.
I'll be in the back.
So they start leading you out of the temple district to the noble district, actually, oddly enough. So you exit the churches.
I don't know, that kind of makes sense to me.
Hmm?
It kind of makes sense to me.
Does it?
Yeah, actually.
It does.
Praise Zimu.
They quietly are chanting as they are walking. It's just a dulcet praise-Zimu chant.
Oh, praise Zemo.
And they take you within the nobles district, and you guys find yourself in not as quite as much foot traffic area, which has a long, basically like 8-foot tall metal, more like cast iron, like a cast iron fence, spiked fence.
Gate of some sort.
That leads, and you follow along that for quite some time, and there's giant, trees, like conifer trees, basically, that are obscuring what's off in the distance from this until you reach a gate. And one of them produces a key from his belt, unlocks the gate, opens it.
Hello.
there's every like peanuts.
It won't stay without putting here.
That's dumb.
Sorry about that. Everyone's as it's spinning.
They're like, praise Zimu, that was crazy. So they lead you inside this basically giant fenced-in area and
Awesome.
close
Can
the
we
fence
kill
behind
them?
you. They take you along a dirt path that very rapidly kind of curves off to the left into the trees. And as you're walking, you basically see that the whole area it's like an exotic botanical garden. There are all sorts of herbs that, Mom, you actually recognize as a druid, and that you as a ranger recognize, as well as a lot of really unusual herbs that are often used as poisons, actually. So it's definitely an unusual fucking mix of herbs that are in this place. Literally hundreds of different types as you're walking, you can see. So
Should we question him about that?
We should kill
Why?
them now. We should kill them before
Can
we get any
yeah,
further.
I agree. Let's kill him.
Is there anyone else around?
it is just those 5 that are.
I'll take the people in the back. By myself.
There's 5 of them.
There are 5 of them. Yeah.
All right. If you guys want to kill them now, that's
They
fine.
are armed, I will say.
Studded leather armor. What do they have for
Studded
weapons?
leather jerkins with, I think again, rapiers.
And they got those potions on them.
Correct. Which I'm a little concerned about.
Yes, they do have rapiers, and then of course the flasks.
Actually, the flasks. Now that you mentioned the herbs, are probably poisons.
Yeah.
So their weapons are probably have
Oh.
been soaked with weapons, or their weapons have been soaked with weapons. My God, this rapier has rapiers on
That's
it.
dangerous.
How do you wield such a thing?
So, does that make us stop and think about attacking them right now?
Yes.
You gonna bitch out? You gonna bitch out on us?
Well, if you guys are
You
in,
gonna
I'm in.
bitch
I'm just saying, maybe we should wait until they're not all
Oh,
five
great dwarf
together.
leader. What do you want to do?
Cats, do you?
Yeah, kill them.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are nuts.
Can we get any? I know that we're in between them, but is there any way we can get? Like, they're not expecting us to. They think we're going to fucking go praise Zimu. So
I would consider it. Nobody would get a surprise action.
Okay.
It would just begin combat because you were all.
what if
there.
all of a sudden all of us dropped to our knees and we were like praise Zimu, and they stopped?
You want to try and do a bluff check? Everybody wants to do a bluff check.
Would it be everyone?
Oh, where's Aelin? Oh wait, what did we have you as? Were you the guy that did this?
Oh, we're missing one.
Yeah, I wonder what.
Are we missing
What did I
one?
do with Aelin? Aelin! I need you! Oh, I left one in here. Okay. He just fell off his little perch thing. Okay. So, you guys just want to attack him?
All right, we're just gonna attack.
If you guys are just going to unleash, I will go ahead and have everybody roll initiative.
Maybe I should become a lion.
Well, you can do that on your turn, yeah.
Maybe I'm a lion. I hate that song. Actually, I just hate when he says maybe I'm a lion. The song's not bad.
It's a good song, yeah. This is basically just like a road that you guys are walking.
It's the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
The butt die better be nice to me tonight.
Fucking shrubs.
Herb fucking.
There's actually a guy named Herb.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
There's
the
Herb.
gardener.
Yeah, he's the gardener.
It's the gardener herb.
Let's be honest. The gardener's Juan.
Probably. Poor one.
Not that one. A different one.
The other one.
Alright, so we're going to go right into initiative then. You guys are just basically going to bust out your weapons.
19.
Alright, hang on a sec.
Which one?
D20. And then you have your plus initiative on the top here.
Alright, so W, you got a 19, Amy?
Find it.
Nice. Holy crap. 19.
I'm gonna watch you guys die. On my turn.
Morg?
7.
Did you add your
Yeah.
initiative?
Where is that on your side?
So your initiative is actually on here. And it's right up here. So you have a +3 to your initiative.
I use table flip. It is super effective.
Super effective.
I don't want to be the person that
Oh
has to
my
read this
god!
No. Well, alright.
So we're gonna
It's a
watch
good
all
thing you
die.
can't critically fail
Like, yeah, let's
initiative.
fight them.
Am I gonna die?
No.
Peasants.
It's a good that you can't critically fail initiative. It just, initiative at the very beginning just means
What?
the order in which everyone attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm bringing up the rear?
Probably. However,
You and Aelin.
you and Aelin are bringing up the rear. Now, if you just don't do it again, you'll be fine.
Okay.
So this +2 attack range weapons I have, that's just +2 to the attack bonus? Or, I'm confused, I'm sorry.
Oh. Was it added in already?
I have no idea.
Is it a 1d8 plus 4? Or plus 2?
+4.
Plus 4. Okay, so then what you'll do is you'll roll your d8 and then add 4 to it.
You mean 2?
Or
It's
2.
two.
Whatever the plus is, I'm sorry. Is it plus 2?
Attack, not damage, though.
Oh, she's got plus 2 to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that might have been already me. What's the
Yeah.
longbow?
The
Plus
longbow, I think is 8 plus. I'd have to look. I know my crossbow is 8 plus 4.
Are you enjoying eating my York peppermint patties? They weren't for you.
I'm sure somebody in chat can tell me. I'm pretty sure it's 1d8 though.
You think so?
Looks like it.
These are not for you.
No.
You guys gonna start fighting over fucking... Jesus Christ. Remember, you have people watching you.
She's started it! Your girlfriend is now abusing me, officially.
Yeah, well. Welcome to the family. Her longbow's at 1d8 plus 4.
Whoops.
You're missing.
Mort?
So the attack.
Oh, Arvin.
In, out.
1d8 plus 4.
Yeah, you're 1d8 plus 4, sweetheart.
Isn't that
No,
a character
no.
sheet?
What's the attack bonus?
Oh, the attack bonus, is
Yeah.
it not 6?
No, I
Is
think,
it-
I think you've got 8. So
Yeah.
do you see your weapon?
She was just wondering if her...
Because it says
Fighting
fighting
style.
style. It was. Did you already add that on?
Yeah, I already added the... You're talking about the plus 2 to attack
Yeah,
rolls?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why you have a plus 8.
Okay. See, I was making.
Which is crazy, by the way. That's a huge...
That's a huge bonus.
Okay, so we are AW... Well, actually, AW and Amy at the tide.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, you rolled an
Probably.
18. I thought you rolled a 19.
No, plus 1.
Yeah, her initiative's only plus 1.
He probably has more dex than you, though. I would assume.
Who, me?
So you did have a 19.
Yes.
Okay. AW goes first then.
Okay. So I was bringing up the rear. In the middle, I mean.
The Lego guy there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're walking this way.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Kill the people behind us, and then I can drop a fog cloud.
I was gonna say, so the guys in front of me are completely unaware.
And Morg, I decided upon a pretty nifty house rule for you.
Oh yeah.
Well, yes, because you're a ranger.
Okay.
So favorite enemy doesn't have any combat applications in 5th edition D&D.
Well, I mean, they're humans, and I get to hit them harder. So.
Well, that's the thing, is technically that's not in the standard rulebook.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is I would allow you to freely cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
without expending a spell slot
Oh.
on your favorite enemies.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
I'm doing that as like it's basically a house rule, I guess. I like that idea because otherwise favorite enemy seems kind of useless. And it used to be a staple of ranger class. I don't know why they took away but I like the idea of basically enabling you to cast a different spell, so you don't necessarily have to use it on Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And yes, they are human, so you do have that. So
Can
you
she
can
cast
it
that
still
with full
costs
combat?
a bonus action.
Oh.
Oh, it is a bonus
but it doesn't
action, okay.
take a spell slot.
It's a free.
It's a free.
So then,
It's
does
like
that
a
mean I
cantrip.
get a new spell slot or a new spell?
No, you still have. Don't you have a couple spells?
I have 2 others than that.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, so how many spell slots do you have?
3.
Okay, so
Okay, so of those spells that you have written down, you can cast any of them up to 3 times,
Oh.
or
okay.
interchangeably.
Yeah, Hunter's
I'm
Mark
just
was
saying
taken.
that Hunter's
No.
Mark is one of them, so it's
Yeah,
not going
yeah,
to
yeah.
consume one of those spell slots
Gotcha.
if you use it on your favorite enemy.
Gotcha.
so these guys are unaware that I'm about to stab them.
You're not going to get a sneak attack if that's what you're saying, unless you flank.
Well, they got their back turned to me, right?
Yeah, but as soon as you go, shh, they're going to go, oh, no, bitch.
Does my
They're
rapier?
all aware of
Does
it.
my rapier make that much noise?
Yes.
What if I trip and I'm
You
like,
bought...
oh!
You purchased the rapier that made the swing sound.
Every time,
Yeah.
swing! I'm like, this thing is fucking sweet!
They're having a sale on
Straight.
on swing.
McFlanagan sold me the
McFlanagan sold you
rapier.
a rapier that makes a lot of noise with it.
Swing!
Before he unleashes his...
Before I swing?
Right before he swings, should we, like, try and detect if there's any magic where we are right this minute?
You could make a, like, on your turn, you could make, if you wanted to cast Detect Magic or something like that, you could do that.
It would still take a bonus
It would,
action.
no, it would take your action.
Would it be
So
an
you
action?
You could still move, but you can't attack. Detect Magic. So,
But
think
he
about-
goes first, right?
Yeah, you're like last. You're like fucking dead last.
Okay.